Hello, sorry, I was alt-tabbed. Hi. I was trying to fix something. I think my Firefox is just breaking down slowly because I keep getting more and more issues with it. And I really don't want to switch to Chrome because I fucking hate Chrome with the burning fucking passion. So that's making it really difficult. Anyway, I fixed the thing I was gonna fix. I wanted to say we have some new better Twitch TV emotes that I have added. So before we start the stream, let's explore some of them. For example, we have nice job, which is not shown up there on Stream Elements. Why does Stream Elements not show that, huh? Let's check. Why is Stream Elements discriminating? Oh yeah, please explore emotes and post your favorite while I fix this thing. As usual, troubleshooting during an actual stream. Real funky with that sometimes. I wish it wasn't. I wish it fucking worked. Load it up. Okay, so the Diablo type games works, but Add Knuckles doesn't. Does it need to sync up? That I've added them? So emotes. Yeah, I think it needs to sync up, because if I go to an old one, like say, what's an old one? Actually no, I actually removed and added this by accident. I have this. Does this work? Okay, this works. I think it needs to like resync them. So yeah, that's probably being funky. Being funky and rude. I don't like that. I don't like things being funky and rude. Chat never. Well, I like things being funky, but like compliment, not derogatory. But okay. That will fix itself eventually, chat. Like all things in life, it will eventually get better. With that said, hi, welcome to the correct corner. Welcome to the game corner for video games. Hey, Green Herring. Yo, Green Herring. That art you posted of the character, it's called Harun Naju? I don't know. They are very, very, very good. That character is very, very good. I like their design a lot. I have a few soft spots. One of them is Anubis characters, and that one, like, well, chef's kiss. It's all the right notes. Okay, it's time to return to Castle Wolfenstein. Okay, end of stream. I know that's where we stopped off because it says end of stream. You see, chat, past me was very intelligent and considerate towards the health and well-being of future me, and we should all strive to be like that. Always think of future you. You want future you thinking past you was shithead. Alright, we're in Norway.
Power up!
Oh damn, I am a snake. Oh no, how terrible. Oh, how will I cope? Oh, I need to... God, I'm gonna need to like update my ID card. Oh, can't wear leather boots anymore, although I probably shouldn't anyway. Oh, such an inconvenience to cause, chat. Oh, that's a bomb! Sorry, I was playing another game where that button was the open button because you open everything by meleeing it. Okay, it's F. There we go. The Americana! I love it when Nazis say that in video games. I don't want them saying anything in real life because fuck them. Oh, I see. My God! appreciate me. Schnappt euch den Amerikaner! Wow, the bounce on that is like wild. Hey Dio, how's it hanging? I have so many talented artist friends in my chat. All good beans making good art. Let's see. Gefahr, Biogefahr. So that means danger and bio danger, chat. Can you say it? Can you say the word? Gefahr. Fahr like fahren, like driving, and then ge like get. Gefahr. Driving danger. Gefahr. Gefahr. Oh, hello. Oh god, what? He was playing dead, chat! He was playing dead. He was lying to me. That man lied to me. I thought he was dead. Oh god. He literally was just lying there. I'm like, oh, he's dead. He was like, call an ambulance, but not for me. Sorry. Rufe den Krankenwagen, aber nicht für mich. Yeah, when like those jokey meme, haha funny videos on YouTube go like, what everything sounds in other languages, and then it's just like ambulance, ambulanta, like something else melodic, and then they go Krankenwagen. It's just like, okay. Look, German might be a bit rough, but I feel we're kind of like embellishing the truth here a bit. I think all those people are gonna die.
Blaster has been a subscriber for 26 months.
Gargle Blaster, thank you. Vala Puno for 26 months of subscribing. Much appreciated. I like how this guy's just... oh, something's wrong with that. Oh, click, click, click. Oh no, everybody's dead. And so is he. Oh, hello. Sunday dog. I think they're having issues with this facility. I'm kind of like questioning the general security of things. Oh, hello. That's an Uber soldier. That was certainly an Uber soldier. Okay. Do we have like a Panzer post? I do not. Okay. Not sure he cares. Yeah, so that's the first time we've been an Uber soldier. Or a Super Soldat. Wesker, you're pathetic. Tyrant ass motherfucker. Oh, rockets, wait. Do I have a rocket launcher? Do I have a rocket launcher? Oh, finally. Okay. So obviously I should have gone right instead of going left. As usual, Nazis encourage right adjacent behavior. Achtung! I don't know what actually that means. Eights in this product? I don't know what this eights in this means. That's actually what I'm familiar with. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Corrosive, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I learned something new today. Okay, this is sort of stage. Caustic. Like caustic soda. Es ist Oberführer Wilhelm Detzheadstraße. Reichsführer SS Heinrich Himmler. Willi. It saddens me to hear that you have declined the invitation from the Paranormal Division to attend the upcoming ceremony in Paderborn. You will be missing out on a rare opportunity to witness a momentous event. I had hoped this experience might prove you with new insight, or at the very least, cure your lingering skepticism. I see that once again I'm to be disappointed. I have always considered you one of the most valuable contributors to the Reich. Were it not for your continued obstinacy in this area, there would be no limit to the support I would give you. I urge you to reconsider. It is not too late. Heinrich Himmler. Yeah, I think like Death's Head becomes... Yeah, Death's Head becomes like the big baddie. Even more so in the New Order. I don't actually know what his role is in the 2009 game. Okay, locate and procure any documents related to operational direction. Look at entrance to main U-Resultat gas station area. Ooh, gas station. Chat, you want to go to the gas station area? Okay, like a water here. Oh, okay. Oh, is this where they charge them up? Okay.
Power up!
Oh no, I am no longer a snake. I'm already in the process of updating all my personal information, and now I have to do it again. Ugh. It's Wolfen time? You did not miss a dive, you know. BJ doesn't actually say anything in this game other than huh. Oh, he doesn't even say the huh sound. He doesn't have the huh, huh, huh. I think the only thing he says something maybe when you die. Like he goes like, ugh. But BJ is silent and stoic here. I drop down here.
The green herring just cheered 100 bits. Get psyched.
Green Herring, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm always psyched. People are in chat. Enjoying themselves. Thank you for the generous bits. Ah! Okay, I'm okay. I was just mildly startled. Had a little scare there. Game is missing a love without his constant monologuing and fuck you, Moon. I like the monologuing in the New Order and New Colossus. I think it was very Sin City in a positive way. I liked it. But I don't think it's like essential. Strasse is the main antagonist in the 2000 game as well. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dimension, for clarifying that. Yeah, what I also liked in the New Order was them doing all those popular songs, but in German, like House of the Rising Sun, but it's German. To all specimen caretakers from Hauptmann Schmutzig. So Hauptmann is, I think, is that a name? No, it's not. That's like a role. Schmutzig means dirty, chat. The 3 cases of cholera reported in the outer guard compound have been unequivocally traced back to improper disposal of specimen waste materials. In future, anyone found dumping specimen waste in the local water supply will be severely reprimanded. Hauptmann Werner Schmutzig, Operations Officer. Actually, I think the soundtrack in the New Order doesn't get enough credit sometimes. I don't think like I'm sure that people who like it think it's good, but I don't think we actually talk about it all that much. Pretty good soundtrack. Major line spotted. That's why he talks, he just gets out of breath so easily. I actually didn't want to progress, I wanted to find the hidden shit. Yeah, this gun is the Venom gun. There we go.
Nein, töten Sie mich nicht.
That was like the equivalent of walks up and throws you. Find a YouTube video of Return to Castle Wolfenstein, old Blazkowicz voice lines, and it's just this one. Oh, I died. There's something I always like in video games where you have like two factions fighting and you're like the third party. Nope. Surely there are more.
All clear.
Oh, we found all the secrets, chat. You proud of me, chat? I found all one secrets. Operation Auferstehung. Okay, that's like resurrection.
That's good!
Thank you. Super soldier. Yeah. I ain't reading all this. You can screenshot and read it on your own. Oh no. I have one less finger. How am I gonna hold the shift key now, chat? How am I gonna sprint? Yeah, that would be fun. Like these paws are fucking massive. I'm not gonna be able to type with them. It's like gonna be when somebody's cat walks over the keyboard. Ow. That hurt. Giant keyboard with giant keys, exactly. Every time I TF, I have to have like a new keyboard. It's like swapping controllers. Oh, I swapped the PlayStation controller since we're playing a PlayStation game. Like, oh, time for a random on keyboard. Exactly. I get it. They give you so much ammo for this gun, there's like no reason not to use it. Unless you're playing a flamethrower. That's always better. Ow! Okay. I was wondering if I could just brute force it, but it turns out I could not. I have to actually be mindful on this hardcore difficulty. Double KO. Ain't a stream if we don't have a double KO. I'm not sure that's working. And this strategy might not be the best. No, do halt. Yeah. Halt gets destroyed. And then there's this motherfucker. Pursue death set to the Übersoldat test lab. Eliminate death set to Übersoldat. Locate the exit and proceed to the surface. Okay. Man, chat, I mentioned this when my lovely partner Necrotex was streaming, but I got a YouTube recommendation where Majin Obama, who was a fighting game player, responds to the dumbest chat message of all time, and I'm like, surely it's not that dumb. Like, surely this This video is exaggerating that it's the dumbest message of all time, and the message was about somebody saying how the Sega Saturn controller is worse than the PlayStation 4 controller for fighting games, and I just saw it, I'm like, you know what? Nope, this video's title is accurate actually. That is the dumbest fucking chat message I've ever seen. Imagine saying that. But is it not Necro? Like, if we're talking about bad takes, that's pretty high up.
Wenn ich mich nicht irre. Sie sind geradezu ein Prachtexemplar. Es wird mir eine Freude sein, sie Stück für Stück in ihre Einzelteile zu zerlegen. Darf ich Sie jemandem vorstellen? Verwechseln Sie ihn bitte nicht mit den einfachen Prototypen. Das hier ist die Krone meiner Schöpfung. Der Übersoldat. Der
Doesn't even have cake.
Supersoldat.
No, here's a real Übersoldat.
Ich kann es kaum erwarten, dass Sie besiegt.
I've said every single time, but the German voice acting in this game is very good. Oh, he has the Tesla coil, okay. Yeah, checks out.
Nettes Todesspielzeug, nicht wahr?
See, the big issue with this arena, outside of explosives being there,
Sie mir bitte, dass ich
is
mich
that
wie
it's all
ein stolzer
pillars.
Vater benehme. Agent Blaskowitz, wenn ich mich nicht irre. Sie sind geradezu ein... Oh. Nettes Todesspielzeug, nicht wahr? Vergeben Sie mir bitte. Sehr gut. Jetzt lerne ich doch noch was.
Why is he getting cut off every time? Must have bugged out because I skipped the cutscene. I don't have any healing left. I have some armor. I wouldn't even try anything if I saw somebody with this venom gun. I'd be like, fuck it, this is how I died. Can I take any of these? Okay. Sure. Oh no, he escaped. Darn. Snap.
Now, how is Agent Blazkowicz?
A little beat up, sir, but nothing too serious. They've just finished with him in debriefing.
Well, he certainly came through for us this time. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Advanced weapons, biological engineering, robotics, and the occult. It all fits. Into what exactly, I'm not sure, but it all fits.
I was thinking along those same lines, sir.
Jack, call a meeting.
Yes, sir.
Cracking right there.
What have you got there, Jack?
2 Dakota dispatches just in from Ultra. The first one is a complete itinerary for Reichsfuhrer SS Heinrich Himmler, covering the next 48 hours. Now wait till you see the next one. Private communique from one Wilhelm Strasse, alias Deathshead, to the same Reichsfuhrer SS, dated yesterday. Shall I read it?
Please.
My dear Reichsfuhrer SS, as you are no doubt already aware, my X-Labs lie in complete ruin. Operation Ubersoldat, my life's work, is now a bitter memory. I realize you still have faith in the ultimate success of Operation Resurrection. I wish I could share your confidence. I have been misled by individuals whose mental competence must be called into question. I leave you now with a word of caution. The Allies have sent a most determined and capable agent to disrupt your ceremony. Do not make the mistake of underestimating him, as I did. Yours faithfully, SS Oberfuhrer Wilhelm Strasse.
Comments, gentlemen?
Sir, may I speak freely?
By all means.
I have to confess, I'm having a hard time taking this seriously. I mean, are we really supposed to believe that all this has transpired so the Nazis can, I don't know, summon the spirit of a 1,000-year-old prince? To do what? Win the war for them?
Now wait just a minute.
Please, Jack, let me finish. Now, on top of that, we have what amounts to their own top scientists telling them they've all collectively blown a head gasket. What further evidence do we need?
Sir, it just occurred to me that we may be looking at this the wrong way. I mean, well, if these blokes are really intent upon squandering precious time and resources on all this mystic mumbo-jumbo, well then...
Go on.
What I mean to say is, if they're dead set upon sabotaging their own war effort, why should we try to stop them?
Jack, I'm sure you have something to add.
Yes, sir, I do. Gentlemen, if just 2 weeks ago someone had mentioned legions of undead, man-made monsters and demons from hell, would any of you have taken them seriously? Of course not, and neither would I. But think of all we've learned since then. Now you're saying we should ignore the rest of it because, why, it's too incredible? I'm not saying I believe it. I'm saying we can't afford to dismiss it. Once again, it's your call, sir.
It's settled then. Blazkowicz returns to Castle Wolfenstein.
They said the thing! They said the name of the game! Ah! Now it's the real return to Castle Wolfenstein. Oh, we have to do the hub world. You know, the hub world in Malta is cute, but I don't think it adds anything. Gonna be real here. Alright, we got a Tesla MK1.
Hey, Captain, welcome back to the course.
That's what that is.
Clear first area. Go, go, go!
This doesn't even work.
Keep moving. Forward. Keep moving forward. Go, go, go! Last area. Move! Now sprint to the exit.
That wasn't horrible, but it wasn't amazing either.
Yeah, I just wanted to show off the gun, but if we can't show it off, then whatever. We'll just move on with our lives. This guy has high standards. We can do it faster. Let me just regain my stamina. Also, hey, a pewter. Low poly and high resolution. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of these mods. I think it kind of also hello Jinjin. I think it kind of tricks your brain into thinking this is what the game always looked like if you haven't played it in a very long time. Kind of like, oh man, I forgot how good this game looked. Look at how nice all these textures are.
Clear first area. Go, go, go. Keep moving. Forward. Keep moving forward. Go, go, go. Last area. Move. Now sprint to the exit.
Really?
You looked okay back there, but you still need some work.
That's because I missed the target when I reached the end because I was fucking reloading. Who reloads in a fight? Names. Can I get like a gun that has ammo? Okay, this one has ammo. Tommy gun.
Clear first area. Go, go, go. Keep moving. Forward. Keep moving forward. Go, go, go. Last area. Move. Now sprint to the exit.
You looked okay back there, but you still need some work.
Did I miss a target? You know what? I don't care. How about you go out in the field and see how much you miss? You're some work, BJ. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. If my aim was a little bit better, I could have saved the world 3 more times instead of 2 more times. Yeah, I'm getting rusty, aren't I?
Captain? Sorry, Captain. I have to stay on my post.
Okay. Corporal Blackwell. Who is phone? I don't know who was phone. I'm phone, high phone, I'm envy. Did I know Sunday is non-binary day? Is it? I didn't know that. Do I have to do anything for non-binary day? Do I have to dress up? Yeah, I agree with that, Dio. I think it's kind of neat, I just don't think it's necessary. Oh, this is open now. This was closed before. Get to make part of my long stream. Yeah. Oh. So do I do this to climb up? That looks like it's a thing.
Power up!
Okay, I'm gonna save so I don't get stuck there. Thank you for the prize and the potions. No binding allowed on Sunday. Will I get stuck? Too fast, chat. I can't. Too fast. There we go. What? Excuse you? Let's try it again. What the fuck was that? I didn't get stuck. You're right, I didn't get stuck. Okay. So what was that exactly? Was that like a mine? Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Recent days have seen a marked increase in military activity within the town. The changes has rendered the continuation of our operation perilous at best. In light of this, I have made the difficult decision to close our hideout and cease all activities temporarily. This cellar hidden must now be abandoned for safety. Okay. Okay, that's treasure. Oh no, it's going dark. It's just gonna teleport me. I mean, how do you want me to open that? Game. Don't have a gun or a weapon. Do I have a kick button? Is there such a thing as kicking in this game? Alt fire, mescellaneous. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do then, because I cannot break that. Why would you make it like this? Okay, I guess we'll just go back through the ladder. Thank you for the clip, Green Herring. Shoutouts to all the clippers in chat. You the MVPs. Yeah, they should have made it just like slide the planks or something. At least we can get through here.
Captain?
Captain? Captain? Due to increased incidents of theft of military property, the western gate is closed until further notice. Damn.
Welcome to our humble little museum, Captain.
Yes, yes, yes. A British museum. Never seen those before. Oh, well, this is, oh, well, it's the British Museum. Okay, but like, what are the exhibits? Well, you know, British exhibits. Like, I don't think so, dog. British as in located in Britain, or British as in British artifacts? I guess we have to go elsewhere. Oh no. What's going on here?
Captain, glad to report that last modification of adrenaline syringe is ready. It's right there on the table.
Captain?
He said it like I was about to shoot him. Captain? You were the betrayer all along.
Captain?
They can't get on without us. Join me in the new ATS Territorial, okay. Look at this man. Drunk. Smoking a cigarette. That's not how we win the war. You know, like weird ads where they're just like, don't do this thing you usually do. It's just like, smoking cigarettes means the Nazis will win. Buy war bonds instead. Every cigarette you smoke is one lie, one bullet you could have spared. E.P. Blazkowicz. Or the Allies have access to supernatural stuff as well? Nah. That's dishonorable and unnatural. They should make a Wolfenstein game where you play as a werewolf and then you kill Nazis who may or may not be werewolves. But that'd be funny. It's like that there was, I don't know if anybody remembers that game Dino D-Day. Wait, Operation Darkness, is that a thing? Is there a game where I can play as a werewolf killing Nazis and nobody told me about this? But anyway, there was Dino D-Day, and on launch, the Allies had like no fucking dinosaurs, it was just the Nazis. I think they fixed that later, but it was also like, what the fuck, man? Like, give the Allies like dinosaurs. No, the thing is that the Nazis had to have dinosaurs. That's like the whole shtick. I'm like, then change the fucking shtick. I want to play dinosaurs. Operation Darkness is American werewolves versus Nazis werewolves? What is this? Is it like an RPG or something? An SRPG? What system? $360? I have never heard of this game. Does that have backwards compatibility? You should just stream that after vacation. Okay, was this it? I get the knives from there and now I can stab the fucking thing.
You prefer beer or maybe something stronger? What do you think you're doing? Back off the counter, now!
I wanted to just check if that worked. Wait, did not save the game? Excuse you?
Power up!
There we go. Is in fact not backwards compatible? I can't believe it. Cannot believe this shit.
Captain, I heard that the hunt for Death's wasn't that successful. But I'm pretty sure his reputation is finished. Especially after you destroyed his so-called super soldier all by yourself. Now all that's left is to deal with the remaining occult folks. If I was in charge, I would leave those nuts alone and let them destroy the German war machine from the inside by wasting its precious resources. But the orders are coming from elsewhere.
Yeah, we saw that cutscene.
According to the intel you acquired, the resurrection ceremony will take place near Castle Wolfenstein, and it will be conducted by Mariana Blavatsky herself. You need to stop the ceremony no matter what, and eliminate Blavatsky if possible. As always, the transport is waiting for you at the airfield, Captain. Contact us once you're done. Good luck.
I hope that after the war we can get you a good mic. Begin to realize he sounds like you. No, he doesn't. You sound better. I've heard your voice once, and I remember it better. Remember it being better.
I guess this is it. Time to rip and tear.
He said it!
Can't say for sure we are beginning, so
two
it's better not to
reference.
take any chances. Whatever loader you pick, it should be enough to obliterate anything that could possibly stand in your way.
Kimbo, Thaka, shotgun, gun, flamethrower. Okay. I think that the carbine is like... I think these are meant to be DLC weapons. I'm gonna take this because I want the Tesla gun.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. Good luck.
Yeah, Tyrion. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna go back to that secret passage now that we have a knife. I want to save here. Yes, already existing file. I'll go back to the secret passage because now we have a knife and can break the boards because I want to see where the boards take us. I also know there's apparently some weird side quest in this entire thing where it's like, oh, there's somebody here who's supplying Nazis. Like, okay. Not sure where to find that info, but okay. There we go. And where are we? Oh, we were going through here the entire time, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that whoever the like evil Nazi out is stealing like supplies and info and whatnot. Probably something we missed.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I was listening to that.
Power up! We just killed him? Ma'am? Wait. Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of fireworks for the 4th of July in the Pacific.
Does this happen to everybody? No. Okay. The military police is coming for me. You know, now I'm curious. The military police comes from everybody except this guy? Maybe he was a Nazi, so it's okay to kill him. That's funny. Oh, okay, maybe it's not fine. It's letting me kill multiple people.
Sorry, Captain, I have to stay on my post.
Oh, what a trooper. Serving your country even in death. That's dedication.
Scream.
I guess just random people have flags, huh? Yeah, he has a flag. Interesting. Attempt 9 attempts at this mission. That's funny. Well, Bear Garden and Ghost, I agree. I think in the original loading screen, like, the mission is specifically called, like, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Whereas here they changed it to Return Engagement.
Könnten Sie bitte das Tor öffnen? Ich habe eine eilige Lieferung.
Entschuldigung, aber die
Was
Straße
heißt
ist gesperrt.
Wie kann denn die einzige Straße nach Paderborn gesperrt sein?
Da es die einzige ist, ist die Straße ja auch gesperrt. Aufgrund der besonderen Sicherheitsvorkehrungen im Umfeld der bevorstehenden Zeremonie hat in und aus Paderborn heraus in den kommenden 24 Stunden sämtlicher Verkehr zu unterbleiben.
Aber diese Lieferung ist für General von Stange. Das sind 6 Kisten Käse und Weißwürste für die Offiziersküche.
Weißwürste?
Ich bin sicher, er macht eine Ausnahme.
Entschuldigung, aber ich habe meine Befehle.
Was?
Aufgrund der besonderen Sicherheitsvorkehrungen im Umfeld der bevorstehenden Zeremonie hat in und aus Paderborn heraus in den kommenden 24 Stunden sämtlicher Funkverkehr zu unterbleiben.
Befehl von General von Stange. Ich lasse mich für diesen Fehler nicht verantwortlich machen. Ich bewege mich nicht vom Fleck, bis Sie mich durchlassen.
Machen Sie es sich gemütlich. Sie werden bis morgen hier bleiben müssen.
Und was soll ich mit dem ganzen Käse anstellen?
Ich weiß nicht. Vielleicht ein paar Brote schmieren?
That's funny. So, okay, that's funny. Culturalisms. The guy obviously in the English original subtitle was like, haha, get some crackers, cause cheese and crackers, haha. But when they were doing this in German, I'm 100% sure that anybody who looked at it was like, nobody ate cheese and crackers in Germany in World War II. So the guy, when he was like asked, what should I do with all this cheese? Like, oh, I don't know, spread it on some bread. Ha ha ha. Good stuff, good stuff. This is the type of modding I want. And yes, I agree. Doing the title drop for the final mission of a game is the best shit ever. I love that stuff. Okay, what do we have? This. I do like me a good shotgun. Love how Final Fantasy 14 calls the final quest the expansion name. You know, it's about to get real fucked. Yeah. I love when games do that. Obviously the final heist of Payday 3 should be just called Payday. The heist. Oh, we have telepathic hive mind shit here. He saw me for a little bit and now everybody's alerted. Oh, I love that stuff. Gimme that alert state. If player seen, raise alarm. Love to see it. Favorite thing in fucking stealth games. I need my Payday 2. Obviously we say I need my Payday 3. Okay. Does this actually have cheese? Yes, there is a wine bottle. Excellent game design. This is proper environmental storytelling. This is the shit I want. This is the shit everybody craves. Gafar. Oh, that is Gafar, you're right. I just got rocket launcher. Okay. Obviously this is... I was reading, you stupid Nazi. New special conditions of security pertaining to the upcoming ceremony. Absolutely no traffic is to be allowed in or out of the vicinity of the village of Powderborn for the next 24 hours. Okay. That's nice. You know, that's comedy. That was funny. I appreciate that. That was actually hilarious. Good stuff, good stuff. There's like a lower passage. I wonder how you access that. There we go. I'm so smart. This is not working. Hello? I can't call the elevator back. Thank you, Green Herring.
Power up!
Let's see if it works after a little. Coming back? It looks like it is. It is. Sometimes bugs happen, chat. Sometimes a game that should work just doesn't. And that's okay. These things happen. Sometimes you do a no-death run of a very difficult game and reach the final boss and it soft locks, and that's okay. Thank you, Necro. You know, my favorite thing with a shotgun is just blowing off somebody's ass with it. Nothing more satisfying than just getting that tube all the way in the back door and pulling the trigger. Best thing in the game. He's throwing sniper rifles at me. Not sniper rifles, rocket launchers. Technically they're throwing rockets. Or shooting rockets. Sniper, no sniping. They take their base defense seriously. The shotgun's like cracked. Das hier ist ein Raketenwerfer. Es wirft Raketen. It's interesting that they have pre-release everywhere and stuff, like, I don't know, Wagner. PO5 is a punch out. Yeah, we haven't used this, we should use this a bit. Oh, that's not the correct way, okay. That's quite a stab. That's when you meet a Nazi, you should always say knife to meet you. Then you knife them. Oh, we've seen that. My God. I'm really sad they don't say mein Leben. I feel like they should. Ach, mein Leben. If I got shot and I was Sherman, I would say mein Leben. Here, Delta 0, 2500. the machinery is so loud, it's just like real life. This is what a real PlayStation 3 sounds like. Do I do things with this? No, okay. Checkpoint reached. I mean, I own the PS3 as well. I still own a PS3. It's my favorite heater during the winter. Just like, man, it's cold today. I know just the thing. I should boot up some Sly Cooper remastered for the PlayStation 3. And then it gets nice and warm in my room. See, I can't play Crysis on console because I feel like it's like offensive towards the PC version. Like, I feel like if you're playing Crysis, you should be playing on PC. Just because of the graphical fidelity. That said, you don't really need to play a demanding game on the PlayStation 3, it'll just be like hot as fuck regardless. Okay, a donut. How's it hanging? I was about to stab that barrel. I'm like, no, wait. That's gonna explode. Console file chat. I mean, I don't mind consoles. It's just there are certain things I would not play on console. I would not play a real-time strategy on a console. A PS3 is so hot. Okay, look. The PS4 is also really fucking hot. Like, all these new consoles heat up the room so fucking much. I have the Xbox Series X. That one does not heat up my room as much as a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 4. That one just like that one actually has like some good ventilation going.
All clear.
They should have the same power targets. I don't know about the PlayStation 5. I can only speak about the consoles that I've owned, but the Xbox Series X, because of like the top ventilation, I think helps a lot with it not radiating heat the entire fucking time. At least not in my direction. Now nobody will know this town's name, for I have destroyed it. That's like a Lost Odyssey sad story. The town that lost its name. Legend has it, this town used to have a name, but after it was used by the evil army, they destroyed all signs saying the name of the town, so now it is only remembered as the town with no name. Kime walks into this town, and then it's a very sad story. No name town of sadness. I said, like, when I was doing the podcast episode for Hardcore Gaming 101, I was in the Lost Odyssey episode. I said, like, look, every story goes like this: you're playing the game and you walk past some NPCs, and then a cutscene happens, and you see the NPCs saying something like, "Man, I really like tomatoes. Shame there are no tomatoes left. I'm so sad." And then Kime goes like full on like 1,000-yard stare, and it's like Kime unlocked a memory, and then you see a story starting, and the title of the story is The Sad Tomatoes. That's I love that game and I love those stories, but that's basically the narrative structure of, or narrative setup for most of them. They're all very sad. Or at least the Gestapo. They're all dressed in like black. Oh no, they're the SS. Okay. Was ist dort los? Nicht, was ist los bei dir, mein Freund? I'm still stuck on disc 4, but I need to like sit down, open up a game facts guide, and just go like tell me what all the shit is. I can't explore this entire map. I don't have the energy. I'm 30 or 40 years old. I cannot do this many side quests in the JRPG anymore. Lost Tomodachi. I read that initially as Tomodachi. Brandy. I actually hate brandy. I hate all the refined drinks. I hate whiskey. I hate brandy. Power up! Oh hey, it's a new one. Nice. Shout out to Necro for helping set this one up. So I like, by the way... Okay, not that I want to shoot this lady, because if we shoot her, she's it's gonna fail the mission. But I do like this idea of, no, don't shoot me, I'm just a mechanic. And it's just like, does the game let me kill him? Oh, I can kill him, he's the Nazi mechanic. But this lady is like, oh, well, obviously, she's not in cahoots. She's not in bed with the enemy. You can't shoot her. Which, you know, it's fine. Like, I don't think we should. I love the, with the games where there are things you cannot kill, how they categorize what you can or cannot kill. Like, if you remember Soldier of Fortune 2, we had, like, house staff for a Colombian drug lord, and the house staff was fair game. You could kill them. They were counted as hostiles for some reason, even though they didn't have weapons. It's just, like, always interesting to me, like, the ethical implications of, like, mechanics in the context of a game. I wasn't expecting it to beat this one. Why not? Or I think I look pretty good. Key TV, yeah, exactly. The texture file made it look round. That's fair. Ow. Corp underscore sir. Damn that corp underscore sir. Hilfe schnell. Yeah, this is a good model, and shoutouts for the creator for making it, but also it caused a bit more grief than it should have for my partner because she had to edit the... oh god. She had to edit textures that were that were in JPEG format. You see these two really stone guys on the couch and you're not allowed to kill them? That's interesting. And there were civilians in Soldier of Fortune 2.
Das war ein leckerer Sauerbraten. Nicht schlecht. Aber meine Mutter macht ihn besser. Hast du rausgefunden, was drüben auf der Burg vorgefallen ist? Die Offiziere haben kein Wort darüber verloren.
Hot meal. Alarm? Who's yelling alarm? Damn, they raised the alarm. I can't believe this. I can't believe they've done this. My dear General, it's overjoyed to hear that you were one of the chosen few. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to raise the alarm? What? I didn't know that. Ensure alarm is not sounded. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'll just not go around with a shotgun.
Das war ein leckerer Sauerbraten. Nicht schlecht. Aber meine Mutter macht ihn...
I was to hear that you were one of the chosen few. I can think of no one more deserving of that honor. On the other hand, I was slowly dejected when I learned Burkhalter was also chosen. I know you think the world of him, but I absolutely detest him and his arrogance. Still, I must give the devil his due. He has the talent, and for the purpose of maintaining the meta-psychic link, that is paramount. At least there will be one friend present whose support I can count on. Literally all the people we have to kill. Hochstetter, General von Stauf, Colonel Strach, Burkhalter, Hauptmann. Makeup an uncultured guy who hears this and thinks, well, these guys love work from gym. Oops, I threw a grenade. It's fine, it was shitty music anyway. I tried to melee it. I keep forgetting this game doesn't have melee. Like like offhand quick melee. Mein Gott! I will never not find that funny. Oh, okay, I guess I could spot him from there too.
Sehen Sie sich diesen Mond, Schneider. Wo ist mein 38er Latour? Ich habe doch vor 20 Minuten jemanden zum Weinkeller geschickt.
Entschuldigung, Herr General. Ich werde mich sofort darum kümmern.
Na dann mal los, Schneider.
Okay, can I go to the basement from here? What's up with the dudes?
38er Latour? 38er Latour? Es gibt den Wein hier unten nicht. Es ist hoffnungslos.
I like this joke, it's pretty good. Same though. Wait, where's the drunk dude? Okay, I guess there's no drunk dude down here. Oh, he's up here, okay.
Na, kommen Sie rein und wärmen Sie sich auf.
Was war das?
Shit. Yep. I decided to stand still because I was like, if I move and there's a checkpoint, I'll be like soft locked again. Alarm! Alarm! This is outside, right? How we get to the upper floor there? Okay, turn on your alarm. Yep, okay, so we cannot exit through here. That much is apparent. Unless I immediately shoot the guy with a sniper.
Power up!
Oh, there is a 1938 Latour. It was just in this guy. That's funny. I like these gags. These are good gags. Somebody really worked really hard on that gag. Okay, that's really cool. But if you open the door, you see him directly and you can shoot him, and then that leads to this. That's actually really fucking cool. Find the Mawson rifle. Which one's that? Oh, is it this one? Or is this one? Is this the Mawson gun? I think it is. I'm sorry, old friend, but my decision not to attend the ceremony must stand. This is especially true in light of recent catastrophic events. I know you and I have never seen eye to eye on this subject, but that does not stop me from wishing you much success. They tell me you were chosen to help establish a psychic control over the situation. I'm not sure I fully understand what that means, but I'm relieved to hear that at least one rational mind will be present to maintain order. Ah! Ah! Get off my face. There we go. Brandy.
Okay, an average size.
I missed one. Here we were already, right? No, this is long. We're going through here. Yeah, okay, this is where that guy was. Yeah, it's the door that was locked. That's the sniper lookout.
Was ist hier?
Congratulations, being selected as a meta-psychic controller is a great honor but also a great responsibility. Only you and your colleagues, by trained in historic controls, can guarantee success and prevent utter chaos. I direct you to weigh the matter heavily. I also direct you to put aside any petty differences. I know your feelings about Madame Blavatsky, but understand that despite your objections, she is in charge of the ceremony. She has my complete confidence. I expect you to obey her orders as you would my own. Heinrich Himmler. Wait, what should I wait for? That's certainly a reference. Which reference? To Helena Blavatsky. I don't know that reference, I'm not familiar with that person.
Das wird eine nette Vorstellung, was, Karl? Wenn etwas davon wahr ist. Bezweifelst du das noch? Du weißt doch, was Blavatsky in Holstein angestellt hat. Ja, ich erinnere mich daran, dass sie uns fast alle getötet hätte. Immerhin wär's ein ruhmreicher Tod geworden. Was soll an einem bedeutungslosen Tod schon ruhmreich sein?
Hey, Tio, how that's my favorite toy spider slash chameleon. Let's see. Okay, that's where the alarm was. My favorite thing in this game is always going to be that, like, if you have a mission that says don't raise the alarm, if you press the alarm, you raise it, so you fail the mission. It's like a very, you know, fuck around, find out. I kinda want more games to do that. I feel like a lot of modern design is like, no, well, why would you let the player do something that makes them fail without like a clear reason to do it? Like, yeah, because it's funny. Well, the player will be frustrated, they might have a bad experience. Well, they can not press alarms then. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's funny. I think we need more things where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna shoot this like very highly volatile explosive thing, I wonder what happens, and then you die. Or like, oh, I'm in water, I wonder what happens if I shoot my electrical weapon, oh, I die. I guess that makes sense. There was one post about, not one post, but like, I can't remember if it was a thread or if it was a co-host post. It was by Kine. And it was talking about multiple things. Man, there's a lot of secrets in this level. And it was talking, so Kine being the I want to be the guy creator. It was talking about being terrified about players having a bad experience. Like, that's kind of like the worst. Like, you're making this game, you're like terrified that the player will boot up the game and they will have a bad experience because you have so many games, right? Like there's like hundreds and thousands of video games you could be playing in almost any genre. And you go and play a game and you're like, well, if the player buys my game and then plays it and has a bad experience, why would they just not go to the other game? So you're kind of terrified of, oh, well, we can't do this because if the player becomes frustrated, then they will just go somewhere else. And it's kind of a problem both ways, because on one hand, developers try to make this very accommodating and no friction experience, but then on the other hand, players don't want any friction. And I think that makes for a poorer experience in general. Sounds like a co-host post. It could have been either or, because Kine posts a lot on Twitter. Very long threads. Just add a voice clip of the protagonist going, "Oh, and you've got a moment people will talk about." Yeah. Okay, I can raise the alarm now. This was a really long time ago. Like, I want to say like 4 months maybe.
Marschieren, marschieren, immer nur marschieren.
Unteroffizier,
Ja?
sehen Sie nach, ob General Buchmann jetzt eingetroffen ist.
Habe ich vor einer Minute erst überprüft. Ist er nicht?
Überprüfen Sie es erneut. Und zwar zack, zack.
Jawohl!
There's an intruder. How do they know? Nobody saw me. Checkpoint reach. Perfect checkpoint. Look, I bought this Nagant. I'm gonna use it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use Nagant. Reload's too slow. And yeah, chat, if I was sneaky, I could have gone here and done this, and it would have been lost. Oh, I didn't even see your message, Tio, but yeah, I was gonna say that. But yes, there's the thing you can do here. This looks like a one mansion from Soldier of Fortune 1. Whoa! Get low of this mansion. Oh no, I glitched out, chat. Can't believe we're gonna have technical issues again. Yeah, Goldine, how's it going? Getting shot. I also doubled in size. So the lore reason is because I'm glitched out, so I'm much larger. The real reason is I forgot to save the source project that had this rig specifically, and I had to resize all of my other rigs, and since this was the only one, I was like, fuck it, it's big now. You want big NB, you got big NB. I'm big and I'm transparent. They can crush me easier when larger. Now. I am fully digitized, I can't crush anybody. I can only crush bits. Yeah? Can I come out, lady? Treasure. Can I get a shout out for Goldine? He's a very high energy, very high Italian furry streamer from the same team I am. I'm malware, I'm malware. You're better than Bonzi Buddy at least. Nope. You like that emote, Lolo? That's one of the ones they added. Very good. Did I add the no horny sign? I know I saw it, but I don't know if I added the no horny better Twitch TV emote. Yeah, there we go. The no horny here. That's not completely true, but I do like to have a fallback. Things get too hot and heavy. Oh my god, I can't see. Yo, who's shooting me? Okay, where's my night vision thing? Stop sniping. Reserved for me. Hate to make 75% of my stream screen space that emote. You know, I'm very actually lucky that I don't get that much thirst in my chat. Like, there's nothing to manage. There we go. Enough. I'm tired of that song. I don't want to hear it again. I've heard it so many times during this fucking run. Everyone's real hydrated here, exactly. I'm glad because it's difficult for me to feel comfortable on furry streams, but this has a good atmosphere. Yeah, like, let's not beat around the bush. I have definitely had my share of horny in general, but I don't really like focusing on that on these streams because I just want like a chill vibe. I don't want a horny vibe. Because I just think it's more comfortable. Yeah, exactly.
That's good!
Thank you. And that's not to say that I don't like... I'm against horny vibes. Everybody should have their own vibe and do what works for them. It's more just like, hey, here's a space where we're just being weird a bit. My good friend and leader, as I write you now, I am filled with an indescribable mixture of joy and anticipation. Here it is, the day, almost the very hour of our greatest triumph. Destiny is now drawing us towards our appointment with the Anointed One, ushering us into a glorious new 1,000-year Reich. And remember the long years of our struggle, the times when only you and I remained steadfast, when only you and I would not be swayed from our purpose or our vision. Think about the fools who scoffed at us, the cowards who ridiculed us behind our backs. Them I say, let those laugh that when I believe we shall both be laughing very soon. Here's Mariana. Okay, so this is Mariana to Himmler. Let's switch to this gun a little bit. Diablo type. I love the Diablo type game, by the way. That is such a funny one. Oh. You okay there, sir? My God. You know what? I need a nice drink of 1938 Latour. Mein Leben. There's a ladder here, yeah. Hold on. Okay. I actually kind of like that they are not immediately aware where the AI in this is kind of weird. Like there are some times where they go like, oh, as soon as somebody sees you, the alarm is like fucking immediately raised. But then sometimes they have just like very individual awareness of things. How? And I think that's really cool. No. Okay. That's fine. Immersive type game? What's that? Oh. have one too.
Na los, in Deckung! Wir dürfen ihn nicht entkommen lassen!
Thank you. I like the escape. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's check out a few more areas real quick, because I feel like we haven't explored a good check of the map. Meal. No, I'm kind of happy with the vibes we have. I'm happy with the folks we have. I think, in general, it's a good time, and I think in general it's like a good option if people are missing some options. You know? Like, I feel it's lame if like all the streams like you can find online feel the same. My favorite. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. I've always been the opinion that like the kind of vibe you have is the kind of people you attract, which is why I try not to be overly negative on my channel, because if I'm overly negative about games, I'm worried I'm gonna attract overly negative people, and I don't really want to be surrounded by like negative people.
Power up! Oh wait, it's already this stage? Whoops. Or is this just a cutscene? No, this is just a cutscene. We have a few more stages.
Madame Blavatsky wird jede Sekunde die Zeremonie einleiten. Sobald sie begonnen hat, achten Sie darauf, nicht in Richtung der Ruinen zu sehen.
Was passiert, wenn wir...
Wenn wir hinsehen. Als erstes würde Ihr Blut anfangen zu kochen. Und danach? Naja, danach ist es eigentlich auch egal. Oder nicht? Bleiben Sie auf Ihrem Posten und achten Sie darauf, dass wir keine Energie verlieren. Verstanden?
Jawohl!
Why does the mod speed up her voice? I think... So my suspicion is that the timings in the cutscenes... the timings in the cutscenes are hard-coded in the game. So they had the lines long enough for the English lines, but because the German lines kind of like change the duration, they had to speed up some of the dialogue to have it fit with the timings. That's my suspicion. I don't know if that's actually true. Am I out of... I am out of shotgun. Shoot ihn! Kill him! Kill the Americana! I don't generally like making fun of accents, but since I speak German, I can make fun of German. That's my permission. Also, they're Nazis. These specific ones are Nazis. Oh god, chat. I need to share this. This is a story somebody told me. I'm not gonna like identify who it was, but we were talking about how when I was in Cologne for Gamescom, how a lot of like people like in restaurants and stuff like that, a lot of the workers were extremely rude to everybody, and we were like, you know, I was confused because I don't recall. But in my past visits to Germany, like anybody being rude, and then after that, when I went to Berlin, everybody was super nice. So that was just like a very weird experience for like my entire group there. That there were so many rude people, and we were talking about that. I was talking about that with one person, and they told me this anecdote when they used to live in Germany, because we were talking about, you know what, like next time somebody is just like unreasonably rude towards me for no reason, like when I visit Germany, I'm just gonna pull the World War II card. Not because like I like it, but because I'm like, I don't know, like I don't want people to be rude to me for no reason. We were talking about that, and they told me this anecdote where they were in Germany, they lived in Germany, they were living there for a few years, and they were waiting on like a red light to like cross, but there was like a pedestrian red light, and they were waiting for it to turn green to cross, and there was no car anywhere. And it was just them, and it was this old grandpa and his grandchild. So this, my friend, goes like, okay, well, I don't want to wait here forever, so I'm just gonna cross it now because there's no car anywhere. So he starts crossing, and like somewhere half the street, it turns green. So, and as he's continuing to cross the street, he just feels this hand hit his shoulder, and turns around. And the like old man with this my grandchild was like, oh, you're setting a bad example to my grandson by crossing the red light. And the said friend responded, apparently they were, like, said friend got really upset at that situation and responded with, well, maybe if you didn't blindly follow rules all the time, you wouldn't have elected who you did in the 30s. And then he walked off. I'm just like, oh my god. It's just like, yeah, I felt really bad about that, but now in hindsight, like, I'm actually pretty happy with the response. Like, yeah, it's like, that's like a shower response. That's like a response where something happens and you have no response, and then you take a shower and you're like, I could have said that. I don't know. I don't like holding that over people's heads because I don't think newer generations need to deal with that like baggage. I should know, considering I'm Serbian, and how much baggage I have on a national level. But also, man, don't be a dick, because if people don't know how to respond to you being a dick, they will go for like the low blows. Oh, we gotta sell. I should probably use the Tesla coil a little bit. We haven't been really using that weapon, and it's a cool weapon. I don't think I could go through there. Again, I don't know how much there's. You get this weapon very late, so you don't have too many opportunities to use it. And I think here in general there's gonna be a lot of long distance sniping involved. There's no red alert Tesla, I get that reference. Yep, this is why I was expecting not to be able to use the Tesla. We have like super long distance sniping. I don't know if the other sniper rifles have projectile travel time, but this one feels too fucking good out as a sniper even. What I think makes this segment was really fucking hard in the like original, like when you played it back in the day. But I think what helps it here is that the fog draw distance is much farther, so you can actually see enemies from a distance. Because I remember when I played, I would just get sniped from a fucking distance and not be even able to snipe back. Okay, where are we being sniped from? Is there anything here? No. That's Rotorfire and Cobra Veronica, yeah. No, that's a... Yeah, this map is a jerk There he is. But I think it's less of a jerk on modern systems because of fog. You know what was really bad? And that was like bad even with modern systems in draw distance. There's just one map in Oni that has like sniper towers. It is the worst fucking thing ever. And, like you're in like a base and there's sniper towers and they shoot you before you can even perceive them. That was with playing Oni Gold Edition or whatever the fan mod is called. Oh, hello. Damn, I think it's just like fucking everywhere here. Okay, I see where you're shooting from. Do I have any bullets left in this? I have one bullet left. Oh, she's in the tree. Yeah, rip her. Oh, that was my last sniper bullet. Or how much I still like red faction enemies with the shoot through wall lasers can insta-kill you without even knowing you're there. That's funny. It's probably not funny when you're on the receiving end, but hearing about it is pretty funny. I think I'm gonna... Dude, what's this gun? I don't recall this gun. Yeah, it's only by Bungie. We streamed only... What was it? 2 years ago, maybe? 3? We streamed it quite a long time ago. Oni was an interesting experience, but I did not enjoy playing it. It was definitely one of those games where I played as a child and really fucking liked it, and then I played it when I was older, aka, you know, a few years ago, and I would have been better off if I hadn't played it. I would have had better memories of it. Okay, cool, there's resources here. Some resources at least. Yeah, I think here it's gonna be a bit more close quarters, so we can show off the Tesla quill. Tesla gun. I know it's called Tesla something. Remember one moment where they can arrow around the corner? Oh. How's that a... Okay. Yeah, this is very good against them from what I remember. Kind of like hit them a little bit around the corner, but it also does a lot of damage. I also think I remember this gun being good against the final boss. Hey, this is like a full super soldier. That is, by the way, why you don't put pillars in your games in the boss fight. There's something I will always harp on about. If you have a boss fight arena, don't do pillars and don't do stairs. This is what happens. I think this could have been avoided if they changed the tall pillars to be like broken so it doesn't break one side. Oh shit, never mind, they solved the pillar problem by adding a second enemy. Okay, that one's dead. There we go. I don't enjoy fighting these guys, so I'm perfectly fine with cheesing it. I don't mind them. I think they're definitely more tolerable in the new Wolfenstein games. Especially because you can like sneak attack kill a lot of them. And they already have max Panzerfaust, I do. Panzerfaust is such a good name. Okay, so that's... Panzerfaust? No, that's gonna be when I stream Senran Kagura again. Operation Resurrection. I think some of these loading screens are a mixed bag. Some of them feel good, but I feel like some of them are a bit of a lower quality. Not lower quality, but they kind of miss the atmosphere. Alright, but we're supposed to have another tomb level. Oh, so much for being stealthy. I didn't see the breakable bars. Oh well. Assist was assist. So let me just quickly check something, chat. Okay. I just wanted to check if I was getting any important massages. Ah, it's my loving partner telling me about non-binary thing. For reference, chat, we will be doing a really long stream on Sunday, which is gonna be the final stream before I'm away for a month. So make sure to tune in to, you know, whichever parts of that you can catch. We'll be playing Master System stuff at the beginning. I'm probably just gonna play whatever I'm in the mood for. And then we're gonna play some Pokemon Emerald Rogue. And then at the end of the stream, we're just gonna do a little just chatting vibe. And so the stream's gonna start at 3 PM Stockholm time, and it's gonna end around midnight-ish my time. You need to play Pac-Man too, that's fine. You know, sometimes schedules overlap, and that's okay. Was war das? An explosion. That's what it was. Man, this really damaged them. Oh, you know what I miss? From old school shooters, I kind of miss the weapon idle animations, like when you stand still and then they just kind of fiddle around with the weapon. I don't know why he threw it so anemically. Okay, there's nothing actually down there. What's here? Okay, so we have to go down there. That is fair. But yes, streams will be on hiatus for a month. I'll be back on August 13th, which is basically almost a month. Like, 1 day less than a month. Okay, chat, I need to check. Okay, we can't Quake 1 ourselves. Would've been funny if we could. But when we're back, we're going to be playing a bunch of games. Also, something else I'm going to be doing on Sunday is showing some stream stats. Like, because I've been doing some R&D research. I know, it looks so good. I was doing some R&D research to see what streams were doing well and what weren't, so I'm gonna like kind of share some findings as well. Also, I like when you move this, how like the flame goes left and right. That is so good. I like that a lot. What the hell, man? You fucking shot me. Granaten. It's so cute. I actually really like this. Okay, there's a super soldier. No, first I'm gonna set you on fire. Oh, you're not a super soldier, but you're gonna get the Panzerfaust. Oh, that was an actual proper ambush. Flammenwerfer.
Was ist hier los?
Loop. I'm being sniped. I don't think that's okay. Wait, where are you? Fucking left. Jeez, you people. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Is that just like not hitting? Okay, whatever, dog. Yeah, fuck off. I'm fucking no scope spraying at you with my sniper. Sage? Oh. Nope, it's time for spooky moments. Shit. I disagree, but okay. There we go, return to Castle Wolfenstein, finally the title drop. The fate of the free world now rests on your shoulders, Agent Blazkowicz. Failure is not an option. Not an option, it's not an option! Singular. Do-do-do-do-do. Dog, I haven't seen the entire corp into you. Okay, you know what? Surely setting these ancient corpses on fire is the only way to be sure, right? Oh, you can't ricochet lightning? Oh, you poor beans. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for you. Chad, don't you feel bad when an enemy that fucks you up can't fuck you up? Literally their entire point. Torturing zombies is so satisfying. Yes, it is. That's really good. There's a ceiling that crushes me. Actually, I should save this for the shield boots. Okay, I thought it was gonna like squish me. I had enough of these lightning boots. Gold. Don't give up, skeleton. Game, please let me grab gold. I like how this is the checkpoint, like moving all the way back here. Also, like the proximity pickup is sometimes weird. You know what? You can deal with that. I don't care. Lol. LOL. Nazi got eaten. That's pretty funny. Hey, Juker, how's it hanging? Welcome to the Cozy Vibes Appreciation Station. Everybody has been complimenting on good vibes today. Hey, Big Bean. This was not Raven Software. This is by the way of Big Bean. This is apparently a very Trinity. This is a very common mistake that I have also made. Everybody thinks this is Raven, and apparently it is not. But it's funny that so many of us think so. That. Okay. Electrocuted nerd. My, what good vibes you have. Thank you for noticing. Oh yes, machine guns are pretty cozy.
Was?
That's what I say before I get turned into a massive pile of giblets by a Gatling gun. I just go, "Boss?" But I will say, this does really feel like a Raven game. Like, it's so weird how much it feels like a good Raven Soft game. I'm gonna take Rampage. The game just crashed. I guess I was just shooting too hard. No, I would not like to start with the safe area setting. Because you mentioned Redneck Rampage. Yeah, every time anybody mentions what this company previously did, the game rebels. Redneck Rampage is one of those things I only know by name. I don't actually know like anything else about it. That's the most recent Wolfenstein reboots. Yeah, we kind of talked about them. I think like the general opinion here is very mixed on all of them. I really like the New Order. I'm kind of so-so on the New Colossus. I think the New Colossus kind of focused on, leaned into too much of what New Order did well. Like, I think the New Order narrative vibe was pretty good, but then because they got so much positive commentary on it, the new Colossus did volume-wise more of it. I don't think that was the correct call. Almost feels like Doom 2016 to Doom Eternal, but otherwise I like it. People in chat are a bit more mixed. I think people generally prefer this one more to the New Order, New Colossus vibes, because this is more pulpy, haha, shoot the Nazis, and New Order is a bit more real. My secret favorite is the standalone DLC they did for New Order. Yeah, the Old Blood is kinda this campaign reimagined. I don't want to say it's remade, but it has like a lot of the similar plot beats. You know what I completely forgot about the New Order and the New Colossus and the Old Blood, which was kind of like a big feature? Because I was now like going through my head how the Old Blood ended. That entire thing of, oh, who'd you save out of these two people? Like, you can only pick one, and then that completely changes certain aspects, but nothing crucial. I thought it was a very weird feature. I kind of don't see much of a point in it. Because, like, oh, well, you picked who to save, and now you have different characters in your hub, but, like, are you really gonna play the game, like, twice in a row, or something like that, to just see a few different NPCs? It was probably going to be a remake. Yeah, when I started playing it, I thought it was going to be a remake as well, and then it, like, kind of branched off, so it just was like, oh, okay, I guess it's a reimagining. This campaign they did for Quake 2 Remaster, I'm not familiar with that one. And overall, I think Machine Games is cool shit. I'm looking forward to their Indiana Jones game. It's Quake meets Painkiller. I should check that out. I should probably like just play through Quake 2. Because I've never beaten that. I think I've beaten Quake 1 on stream. I can't remember. It's like, Quake is one of those things where the first episode is really good and then everything else kind of blends together. Which was most shareware games at the time. That's too much to drop down. Yo, Super Graffiti. Shoutouts everybody to Super Graffiti, the artist of most of the emotes I do. Post your favorite Super Graffiti emote in chat right now, if you're subscribed. Or if you're a follower, you have follower once too. Hey, Super Graffiti, how's it going? And you cannot eat dog food, you can only eat a hot meal and a cold meal in this one. Hella, thank you. Yeah, the pet one's really good. Okay, so this is where I was before. Bad game, they fucked it up. This is where I went down and oh, almost fell. And killed a bunch, yeah. Okay, locate the main entrance to the dig site. There we go, that's what I was looking for. The food that you get in this could theoretically be used as dog food. I mean, yeah, you could feed a sausage to your dog. Weisswurst. Okay, we have to kill Heinrich Himmler the first. Yeah, this is the final boss fight. Appreciate the swastika that's centered on her nipple, I guess. I think she just did that.
Was? Ich lebe wieder!
I get that reference.
Ja, ja! Ja, es ist wahr!
Wer bist du?
Ich diene euch, mein dunkler Meister.
Sorry, I like my women a bit more cured.
Zu erledigen. Aber ich spüre die Gegenwart eines anderen.
Okay. Well, this is the final boss fight. Which you can tell because we have a fuck ton of resources here. So I think the Tesla is generally considered good here. Not familiar with this game at all, but it looks real bad so far. No, this game's great actually. You just kind of like arrived at the tail end of it, but this game is pretty good as far as early 2000 shooters go. It's just that the story is pulpy and ridiculous, and it's about Nazi cultists that you have to shoot because they're evil Nazis and raising the dead and doing Nazi things. That's a pretty good game, I like it. Sure, one of my favorite yet. I think this is one of the better FPS of the early 2000s. It just kind of gets lost in among the really heavy hitters of that time, most notably like stuff like Half-Life. But it's really good. It's really, really good. I stand corrected? I mean, that's fine. All games, even when they're modded like this, don't necessarily stand the test of time for everybody, and that's fine. Okay, so I would like to melt the witch at least. Because the witch is very annoying. Wait, what? This is new. Oh, I got an LMG. Okay, this is new for this mod. I don't recall this weapon at all. No, we're not gonna shoot you, we're just gonna ignore you. I appreciate that his main attack is meant to like pull you in, because he's like a dude with a fucking sword, and you have all the fucking guns known to man in this era of combat. So he's probably being like, what the fuck, man? This is like, ooh, man, he threw me directly in the torch. Ow, that was kind of swag. There we go, he's dead. This is the final boss fight of the game, everybody. I kind of find it funny. Because it's just like, oh, we resurrected this ancient, powerful warrior Dark Knight. Just like, okay, but I have a 50 cal.
Dieser Amerikaner, hat alles zerstört.
Oberrudelleiter Höller, das Flugzeug wartet, um Sie zurück nach Berlin zu bringen. Der Leitwolf wartet auf Ihre Ankunft.
Ja, ja.
There she is, that's Himmler. Do we have to do Malta again or something? I mean, realistically speaking, the boss fights with the fucking Uber soldiers were harder than this because they had guns. It's just very funny where I almost think they did it intentionally, where it's like, here's a super powerful swordsman, and you just go like, okay, so I shoot him. Like, yeah, did he defend himself? Not really. He's kind of fucked.
Come in.
You wanted to see me, sir?
I just finished reading the last of the reports. It's still hard to believe. Well, I suppose we can close the book on Operation Resurrection. Would you agree?
Yes, sir.
Jack, I think that Agent Blazkowicz deserves a medal for what he did, but seeing how this mission never officially existed...
I'm sure he understands, sir.
Well, I hope at least he's enjoying some well-deserved time off.
Oh, yes. He's off on a little R&R as we speak.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Anything special?
Like, I want to go on a vacation. What's your vacation? I just want to kill normal Nazis. I'm kind of tired of killing undead bioweapon Nazis. Need something low effort. Real soldiers pastime, shooting Nazis. Okay, so is this we're in Malta for the wrap up? I guess we are. Okay, so we're not done with the mod itself. So that there is where the original game ends. I'm kind of curious about this.
To our humble little museum, Captain.
Standy for the assignment. So there's just like to select a mission, or...
Oh, hey Captain. I'm in the middle of something right now. Can you come back later?
Yeah, sure, bye. Is there anything to do in the headquarters?
Blazkowicz? Stay put, Captain. I'm pretty sure you will receive a new assignment soon.
Oh, okay, so it's just like to let you stay here. Alrighty. Okay, so I still have some time. So here's what I'm gonna do, chat. Let me first check one thing before I put up for vote what I want to do. Stay there, don't worry about it. Are people even? Oops. Yeah. Okay, people are streaming this. Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna give you two options. I'm going to put in the poll. Next 50 minutes. Just chatting, cozy. Concord. Beta. Watch. There we go. Put in a 3-minute poll. So we can do two things. We can do cozy, just chatting vibes for another 50 minutes. I don't know what that's gonna entail. Or I can play a multiplayer beta game. Which is basically Sony's Overwatchy thing. I don't know. I tried like 20 minutes of it. I don't think it's particularly good, but it could be nice filler. It has somebody who looks like Whoopi Goldberg. And she plays like Genji. It's kind of funny. That's about it. It's very weird because like I was sitting with Necro and I was booting up the game and putting it on screen share. And the game has this super elaborate cinematic. And she asked like, oh, what game is this? I'm like, okay, what genre do you think this game is? And she started guessing what it was, and until like the last 5 seconds before we hit the main menu, so I went through an entire cinematic and everything, she couldn't figure out what it was. We went through, oh, is it like a third-person shooter? No. Is it an RPG? No. Is it a space flight game? Nope. Is it an open world game? Like, no. And at the end, she managed to finally guess, like, oh, it's like a first-person shooter Overwatch style game? Like, yep. I think I like that the voting is basically unanimous, just chatting. That's funny. Oh god. Oh, it is so hot in my home. Not in the hot, like hot and horny way, hot and the temperature is actually high because I don't know, this game heats up for some reason, even though it's ancient. I guess the mods make it a bit more demanding. Nah, it's fine. I'll live. It's been really warm and I'm not a fan, but if you were a fan, you could cool off the room. Hey, hey, hey. Get it? Fan and fan sounds the same. Power up! Well, this is what you get. Can't believe you like kissing boys. I'm gonna like move this here. Alright, chatty. Chatty chat chat. I like kissing you. Would you kiss me if I was a boy kisser? Hey, waiter. Okay, unanimously people just want cozy vibes, which I guess it's fine. Let me find some background cozy music then for cozy vibes, and let me check, let me change that. Post Wolfenstein, cozy vibes 2x2. I'll just change this so Twitch doesn't get angry that I'm streaming the wrong category, because that's against the TOS. Alright. Like kissing NPs, don't you? Exactly. Chill is fine at this time. Alright. Can we do? You know, I actually really like this track. Let me just see how intense it is. How do we feel about this? Is this like quiet enough to be in the background? Well, this is perfect selection sound racing history. There's like racing music by Konami from 1993 when Konami still made games. Ugh. You know what? Maybe I can do this. Should I show this up? Beautiful partner, I am work free. I am so proud of you, beautiful partner. You know, beautiful partner, it's absolutely sexy and attractive when you do art and when you're productive. Move myself here. Let's see, window capture. Do I have window? I have game capture. Can I capture? That's... Y'all like spreadsheets? Me, the game designer. Y'all like spreadsheets? You wanna see some spreadsheets, chat? Probably don't. We're gonna do some anyway. I should probably filter out the cropping. Imagine making spreadsheets. I do so many spreadsheets for work, chat. Okay. Let's talk a bit about this. Zoom 200. Alright, cool. So I've been messing around with some stuff. I was gonna talk about this on Sunday, but since we have the cozy vibes, I can talk about it a bit here, such so we have like a discussion topic. So what I started doing on May 1st is I'm gonna also like make this capture my cursor, so I'm gonna use my cursor to highlight things. There we go. Okay, so starting on like May, you like making spreadsheets, don't you? I do. I love this. I'm actually not that game designers are very enthusiastic about spreadsheets. I'm very ambivalent towards spreadsheets. I'm kind of like, yeah, it's just like a thing I do sometimes. But some game designers are really into fucking spreadsheets, holy shit. Anyway, so basically on May 1st, I started this thing where I said, hey, I'm just gonna like stream as many different things as possible. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I basically said, hey, I'm gonna hold off on doing full playthroughs for a little while because I want to try out different games. So we have like, you know, the date, we have the day, we have the game, and then I started like recording, okay, here's the average viewers, here's the maximum viewers, here's how long I streamed, and here's notes, and then I also later added genre, platform, and whether it was a co-stream or not. So I did this, I've been doing that until now. So let's like actually fill this one out. So this is July 12, 2024, Friday, RealRTCW session 3. I don't actually have the stats right now, because I think the summary is after you're done with the stream. But basically, we have this, right? Anyway, actually I'm gonna delete this, but I would basically enter all the stats here. And I would add any notes so that I would know. I started making more detailed notes before I got in, but it's like, okay, we got raided by the retro pals on this stream. We switched to tiny rogues halfway. Switched to just chatting. Co-stream with Necro. Here for payday was like update day. Got like a specific like amount of raids. So I got all this, and so you're kind of like wondering, okay, well, that's all nice and dandy. You basically copy pasted the stream summary Twitch supplies you what you do with that. So what I did was I started breaking down the stats by different categories. So we have the categories by day, which is like, okay, median, average viewers by day, average viewers by day, and max average viewers by day. And then median max viewers by day, average max viewers by day, max viewers by day. These all stats aren't like that. Like you don't take stats at face value. I just want to like say that you shouldn't go like, oh, my median average viewers by day are best on Tuesday, so obviously the Tuesday streams are the best streams. Well, no, what you do is you look at like this here, and then you go here, okay, well, what were the Tuesday streams then? And then you kind of like start going through it, and it's like, oh, wait, I had a 73 and 37 person raid on this Tuesday. So it's like, and I had like 169 person raid on this Tuesday. So maybe the takeaway is, well, Tuesday is raid day, but it's also like good to keep that in mind so you don't make any rash decisions like, oh, I am now a Tuesday streamer, welcome to Envy's Tuesday trivia. And then I broke it down also by genre. So some of these genres are pretty generous because if I go too granular, it's not going to be useful data. But this is basically the median average viewers by genre, the average viewers by genre, and then median max viewers by genre, and average max viewers by genre. So if we go like here, like usually average viewers is probably the best one because I put in max just so I have the values there. But if you look at like here, it's like, wow, fighting had so many people. Well, yeah, because I got raided by Azel Draws while I was streaming Bloody Roar. So usually you want to just go with average viewers because when you get a big raid and then people drop off, it kind of stabilizes. Like, it does raise your average viewers usually, but it doesn't like warp it. That's something I've actually noticed. It's not reflected in the spreadsheet. But if I look at like my stream, like you have like average viewer for the duration of the streams, and what I've noticed is whenever there's a big raid, like there's a spike, but it doesn't like immediately normalize back to you know what it was. It kind of like spikes and then it stays in a higher level throughout the entire stream, which is really good actually, because a big thing channels struggle with, and I've struggled with in the past, is you know you get like 100-person raid and you're like, holy shit, 100-person raid, and you go from like 10 people to 110 people, and then afterwards, oh, we're back, and then afterwards you go back to like 15 people, so that means 95 people left, and that feels also kind of bad, truth be told. Like, it feels bad in the sense of, oh, like, I guess I'm not entertaining enough for these people, but that's just like how Twitch works. So on my end, people have at least been consistently staying. What I have noticed though is that people don't really follow the channel, and then they kind of like jump in and go like, oh, you know, I like this enough to stay here, but not enough to come back here. But it's still good, you know, it's good to be able to retain people watching. Also, I know this might not... I think streamers don't usually like talking about this stuff because it feels kind of icky, and you know the popular thing is, oh, you know, don't focus on the numbers, just ignore the numbers. And it's really good if you get really badly influenced by numbers, if you get hung up on them. Like I got hung up on numbers for quite a while, but when I would see that they were like pretty low. Yeah, ignore the numbers, just do what you do until you're comfortable streaming. But it is like I went in this with the mindset of like, nope, we're fighting the numbers. It's me versus the numbers. The non-binary versus the binary. So I decided to go through this. So what can we see here? Let's like actually look at let's look at the median average viewers. Technically, this should be like average viewers. This should be the most important stat. Because this is what determines whether you're stream partnered or not. Like you have all of these stats that you have access to, but you know, chat activity doesn't matter, max viewers doesn't matter, follower count doesn't matter. The only number that actually objectively matters for getting Twitch partnered is average viewers. So anything that needs, if I were to say go for, okay, I want to go for Twitch partner, this is what I should be focusing on. But it's also good to have median, because median and average aren't always exactly the same. There's differences between them. And I like having median more than average, like accessible. But let's look at the average viewer. So if you look at here, FPS is pretty high. I don't think that's like too big of a surprise. And then that's followed by just chatting. So just chatting is a weird one because I rarely do a stream that's just chatting. I usually I only do it if I am with Caleb. So if Caleb and I are doing a VR stream, it's just chatting. And I do it for my birthday, for example. And those aren't, in my opinion, reliable samples because, first off, you know, Caleb has a bigger audience. Thank you for this. Caleb has a bigger audience than I do, and when Caleb's around, people who like Caleb are around. And you know, there are people who like both me and Caleb, and there are people who just like Caleb. So this is gonna be higher on a just chatting stream because there are people who are here to see Caleb specifically, and that's fine. That's just how co-streaming works. And then the other one was the birthday, which again, you know, if you don't watch super regularly, but you see like it's my birthday, you'll probably drop by and be like, oh hey, happy birthday, you know. So even though this is high, I'm still not super confident in this number. For me to be confident in it, I would have to essentially do a just chatting stream from the get-go solo. Like essentially go, hey, hi, we're just hanging around doing YouTube, we're talking today. But what I have found that's really good about this, and I guess we're gonna see it with the stream summary here, it might prove me wrong. But when I'm playing something and I switch to just chatting, people don't really leave en masse, massively. I don't know. People don't leave. People kind of like want to hang around a bit more and talk and vibe, which is good. Like these kind of things are always good because it builds more confidence for me as a streamer, and it makes me feel like I'm less reliant on having a game carry me. Like I think obviously if I'm streaming a game that nobody is enjoying, you know that people aren't gonna watch, but it's kind of good to know that like, hey, if the game is okay, people are gonna hang around, they're gonna hang around for, you know, the like vibes afterwards as well. Card games are absolutely terrible. I have known this for a very, very, very long time, because historically, whenever I have streamed a card game, very few people want to watch that. So the card game stream we had was Wheel of Cards on a Dragon Day, and Dragon Days do very well consistently, by the way. If I go back here to data, let's go, where is the Wheel of Cards? There we go, Wheel of Card Games. Just highlight that. 12 viewers, max 18. That is so low That is one of the lowest streams on this list, if not the lowest. I think this might be the lowest stream on the list, and Dragon Days are usually at least above 15. Like, look at this, like, Wheel of Spider-Man, 1727, Wheel of PS1 Kart Racers, 27 average viewers, with like 64 people. There was a 25% rate from rejects, which is, you know, it's a good number, but still, like, getting to 64. If it was like a 25% rate from rejects, that means we got like to the, you know, 40s before that. Where's your Wheel of Orb? 2331. Wheel of Bombs, 1623, still above 15. Wheel of Summer, like, all of these things do so much better, so I like card games though. So I like card games. I love playing card games. But I don't think my enthusiasm comes across, and I don't think that people who watch me generally care about card games. I think they might be just hard to follow because each of them have like different rules. So I don't think I will be doing card games at all. Then we have ARPGs. I think we did like a Diablo stream somewhere. Am I imagining that? No, we did Throne of Darkness. Did I do any other ARPG? No. I know I did a Diablo 3 stream before this, and I wasn't particularly wowed by how it did. Yeah, we did Diablo 3 before I started tracking this. And that one didn't particularly do that well either. Beat 'em up's fine, RPG's fine. I think anything above 15, I would say like it's fine. Hey, a Juker. Real New Yorker hot dogs. This is what I'm surprised with, by the way. So I'm gonna talk about this. That fighting games. I'm surprised that fighting games were this high. And the reason. Where's the NB stat? It's here. It's me. I'm the NB stat. I'm one of a kind. There's one other one NB's right here, right now. NB with a Y. Obviously, there's more non-binary people here, but like, there's one NB.
That's good!
Thank you. So the fighting game stat I thought was very interesting, because historically, fighting games have been super swingy. I like fighting games. And in general, when I stream fighting games, they don't really do well. They were like one of the weaker streams in general on this channel, even during December. And I love doing December, by the way. I think December is cool as fuck, and I still want to keep doing it. For those who don't know, December is when I pick a month. Usually December, sometimes November. And we just do a lot of fighting games that month. So this surprised me that it was doing this well. And Necro, I mentioned to her how I thought this stat was weird. And something she brought up was the fighting games I picked. Let's see, where's fighting? We had Bloody Roar 2. That did well. And we have fighting here. I could technically set up a filter, but I don't want to break down everything. Yeah, Evil Zone Kensei and then Bloody Roar. God, fucking Kensei and Evil Zone were a struggle. And then we have... So I had the suspicion of... Hey, you know, maybe there's people want to watch Bloody Roar. Maybe it's not a fighting game thing. Maybe it's like a Bloody Roar thing. So I intentionally picked Blaze Blue for one of the streams, and I intentionally picked Friday because Friday's usually a consistently good day because it's Friday. But that one also did very well. Like, yeah, we got a 34 raid, but still did pretty well. So I think what the takeaway from Necro was, what I kind of agree with, is I think people don't want to watch the big fighting games. I think they want to watch the weird fighting games that they don't see that often. I think, like, that's my current... I could be wrong, I think that's my current theory. Because if I stream Street Fighter 6, or if I stream Tekken 8, or if I stream whatever, you know, is the latest hotness, like Guilty Gear Strive, like that's like the latest mainstream one. I think people who want to watch fighting games and want to watch those games probably aren't going to get what they want out of it from me. But if we play stuff that's playable but not common, like BlazBlue Central Fiction, nobody really plays Blue at the moment on Twitch. Bloody Roar as well. I would assume some other niche games, like if we did Sam's Show, it would probably do okay. So I'm probably gonna lean a bit into that, trying to do some weirder niche fighting games. I'm not gonna make it like a thing where, oh, you know, now every stream is a different fighting game. I think I'm probably just gonna be like, okay, let's do like Bloody Roar 2 out of 3 times, and then at 1/3 time it's something else, just so I can like poke at it a little bit, like, oh, okay, we know you want Bloody Roar, but let's like poke a little bit, like, hey, do you want to see, you know, Sam's Show? Do you want to see Last Blade? You know, like those type of thing, like I want to poke a little bit and see like hey, do people want to see these things? And actually, before I go deeper into like my stats, I just want to also say, when I say like, oh, people want to watch this or people don't want to watch this, I am talking in very general terms. I don't want anybody, you know, having the idea of like, oh, well, you know, NB feels sad that I don't watch card games when they stream them and now I feel bad. Like, that's not the point here. Like, people, like, you have 24 hours in a day, even setting aside 1 hour of that day to watch my stream, even setting aside half an hour of your day to do that, that's like a lot of time. I don't particularly expect people to like have to dedicatedly watch or go like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't watch this stream. It's like, no, like, people have their lives, don't worry about it. And there's also a lot of people lurking that don't talk in chat. And this is a good way to see what people who lurk want to see, because it's not just about what the active chatters want to see, it's about also people who just want to vibe and what they want to see. So let's go to the next tab. Lurk hype, exactly. So we have this page, which is stats by platform. And it's like, in general, just, okay, here's what we've been streaming, which platforms and how they have done. So the N64 one is super fucking skewed because of the Mario 64 stream. By the way, the Mario streams were fucking unhinged. This one, 52 viewers. I did not get a single raid during this. That was 55 viewers off the back of followers and the algorithm. Which is pretty insane. And then this, you know, this got a big raid from the Retro Pals, because Retro Pals in general have big raids. So that did really well. But I did actually test, like, okay, is this like just Mario, or is like, I don't know, do people really want to see N64 stuff? So I did like blind runs of N64 stuff. So we did Blast Core. And looking at it now, Blast Core also did actually really well. Like 19 to 25, that's pretty good for my standards. That's like solid. So I think that's kind of funny. It is super skewed, but it's also kind of true. Kirby and the Crystal Shards win. I mean, that would fall in line with that, because I have never seen Kirby and the Crystal Shards in my life. I completely forgot that. I know that game exists, but I've never seen it or played it. Retro, there's a bit of a cheat. Retro is just very general, so I don't want to lean too much into that. PC, PS1, Indie, I'm just chatting, and VR chat. VR chat, we should just treat this as essentially streaming with Caleb. This is basically just streaming with Caleb. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, because I don't really do solo VR chat streams. I am not yet particularly sure how that would be formatted, and if I had a group of people, how that would be formatted. Maybe that's something to think about, but so far I like it just being like a, you know, me and Caleb thing for streams. So the other takeaway here, for me at least, is I don't think indie games actually do that well on my channel, which is very weird. You can see here it's like very low as well. I kinda see that though, because it's been, let's say, like, okay, Felvedek, it's okay. Like Felvedek 1723, that's solid. What other indie games did we have? We had Creepy Castle 1520, kinda on the low side. Cruelty Squad 2027, that's a solid number. Beverly Racing 1521, bit on the low side. I think with indie games, I need to be kind of mindful of what I pick to stream. Because if I just stream an indie game and I can't really contextualize it in a way that makes sense for my audience, I don't think people are gonna watch it. And I'm gonna try and expand a little bit on that. So my takeaway on platform is that the most thing people are interested in is the PS1, PS2 era of video games. So basically any platform that's from that period, because a lot of these PC streams have been that. They have been like 2000, aka PS2 era streams. So what I'm thinking, like going forward, is focus a bit on that era of streaming. And I think if I do indie games, it's gonna be contextualized in that sort of area. So I'm gonna use, this is not an indie game, but I'm gonna use it as an example. Let's say we have the Silent Hill 2 remake coming out, right? That wouldn't fall into my takeaway of PC, or sorry, a PS1, PS2 era, but because it's a remake of a PS2 era game, it kind of ties into that. So we kind of to see where I'm going with this. So let's say we have a game, let's say people really love Crash Bandicoot, and we get a furry game, it's very Crash Bandicooty, and it's an indie game. And it's basically an homage to Crash, it's very PS1 era, but it's a new indie game. That will make sense because I can kind of contextualize it in that era of games. So that's probably what I'm gonna be figuring out when I do indie games, because if I just do indie carte blanche, it's so varied that I might as well say, oh, I stream video games. You know, oh, what type of games do you stream? I stream video games, because indie at this point is just so wide. So I'm gonna have to be a bit more strict with what, and a bit more mindful of what I stream in that regard. And then we have the co-stream thing. So this is something that I was actually curious about as well, and that is, does having co-streamers, co-commentators actually affect the games? And we had people with Dragon Day, we had Necro, we had a streamer Torpid as well, and the answer is it doesn't particularly affect it negatively. I think it's been doing really well. And I'm gonna go by, let's go back here. So this is, for example, co-stream with Necro, co-stream with Necro. So Necro is here pretty often, and people are used to her. So there's no big difference in whether Necro's on the stream or not. If Necro's here to play games with me and co-stream with me, it's not gonna put anybody off. And it's even looking with people that aren't usually here. Oh, we have an ad break in progress. Well, I'm gonna wait now for 90 seconds and hope to maintain my thread of thought and not be interrupted by Twitch. Thank you so much, Twitch. I hate the ads so much. Thank you, Green Herring. I really don't like how the ads work here, but there's nothing I can do about it. I wish it was something that I could more play around. Alas, alas and alack, the only thing that can be done is subscribe to it. Yeah, we got another 50 seconds. Ah, man. I'm gonna take a sip of water while I do that. God, have you hydrated recently? You should hydrate. You should drink water. I need to drink water because I've been talking for the past half an hour constantly. How do people do these just chatting streams? At least when I'm playing a game I can shut up for 10 seconds. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ad-free, chat. We are ad-free. Okay. So, I still remember my train of thought. So basically, even looking at people who aren't like stream regulars, it doesn't like affect it negatively. So let's say we had Expo here for like Wheel of Precise Platforming, and Expo has been a viewer and part of the community for a very long time. But also Expo isn't really on my streams. Like, Expo was here once in the past, during one big guest Dragon Day for one segment. So, what you could say is like, okay, well this is, you know, uncharted territory. Power up! Alright, we're in NB Beast. NB East. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It looks better when you write it than when you say it. Those are the worst puns, because you see the word in your head and you want to say it and then like, oh, it actually sounds terrible. Anyway, gist of it is, co-streams don't really affect the output. And why did I check for this? You're kind of probably maybe wondering, like, well, why does this matter specifically, like, as a question? And the reason is because way back in the day, I exclusively streamed with co-commentators. I didn't have the confidence in my own commentary. I didn't have the confidence in being able to hold a conversation. So I had people drop in all the time. I first had the, oh, anybody can drop in on the stream. I would then have a, oh, well, now only approved people can like jump in, but basically every time somebody jumped in, because I had like a pretty long approval list. And then at one point a few years ago I decided, you know what, based on the survey I did, because I did surveys as well with people who watched me, based on the surveys, most people didn't really care about whether there was a co-commentator or not. So I learned to like hold the conversation on my own. Same TPH, I panicked when people would cancel last minute. Same. I would be like, oh no, how am I gonna stream when this person isn't able to like attend? Oh, I froze it for a second. And I think I'm better about it now. As all things in life, it's a skill you have to learn. And you only learn it by fucking up. So I fucked up enough that I can get to a point where I feel confident. But I still wanted to check this, and the reason I wanted to check this was, well, I kind of went from one pendulum extreme to another. Like, we had people all the time, and then we never had people. And now we're, okay, well, I guess I don't need to swing the pendulum that hard. I can actually comfortably ask people to attend when it makes sense. And I think that's also an important thing. It should make sense when people are here. Dragon Day is a very good way to do that, because that doesn't need like particular expertise or knowledge. I can just say like, hey, do you want to like be on the next Dragon Day? And you know, people can jump in. But if I, for example, want to play, hey, like let's say the cart game stream. Hey, I want to play cart games. and I need another person because I want to play them in versus mode, then Necro can help me out. Or, hey, you know, I want to do, you know, make a good Mega Man level. Juker, you're really good at that. Do you want to jump in and, like, co-commentate a bit? Because you know a lot about Mega Man and this entire, like, thing, right? So it's good to know this. I beat down. I might poke you. I don't know if I will do it co-commentating or solo, but I just wanted to use an example of like, hey, you know, I can now feel comfortable that I can actually ask people to attend, and I don't need to be worried that it will actually put off people. I will say sometimes I miss the co-commentary from the old times. I think so too. Bob, like, I think jumping in and talking and jumping out works well, but I think also at the end of the day, something that we talked about before on this stream was like the atmosphere here. And I think if there's too many people, it becomes a bit more noisy and a bit more chaotic. So I want to make sure that I have the vibes people expect from the stream. You know, occasionally it's fine. You know, occasionally we can do, you know, Jackbox, and that's gonna be funny, haha moments. But I don't really want to have those kind of things on like extended times. I thought I would be there every day because it is a lot, but definitely cool to pop in once in a while. Yeah, we could do something. Let's chat after vacation, Juker, potentially for something. But yeah, anyway, data. So, something I say professionally as well, data is only there as a source of info. It's very easy to warp data into whatever truth you want to hear. It's just numbers. It just kind of like gives you context, and you have to, or it just gives you info, and you have to like figure out what is the context of these numbers, right? So I've been thinking a lot about these, and what I'm going to be doing after vacation is focus on PS1 and PS2 era games. For a few reasons. First off, I see that it does well here on the numbers. Second, I am 35 years old, and a lot of people who watch me may not be that old, but are in the general decade of that. So a lot of people have nostalgia for PS1 and PS2, right? Like, because that was 20 years ago. So I think it's kind of cool to have people either see things that they have played but I haven't, or see things from that era of games that they are familiar with. It's something that Danny from the Retro Pals mentioned a very long time ago. It was something like, I think it's like the 20-year rule, I think, where retro systems get big 20 years after their original run, because that's when people who owned them as kids have grown up enough with enough disposable income that they show another, like, you know, a new renewed interest in them. And, you know, that's been like, you know, the early 2000s have been 20 years ago. So that's why I'm gonna, like, you know, do stuff like, you know, maybe Onimusha. Because if you look at here, like, Onimusha did, funnily enough, really consistently. It's the exact same number for both. Sorry, here and here. Which is very funny to me. But that's basically what I'm gonna lead into. And then I'm gonna try and use the occasional slot for a few more weird things. So for example, I'm kind of looking at crowd control. For those who don't know, crowd control is basically you hook up this extension to your game, and then people use channel points to affect the game directly. So I might like poke a little bit of that just to test the waters, because I have a few ideas. But the goal would be, hey, the meat and potatoes is basically PS1, PS2 era for a while, and then we, you know, test the waters with a few little other things. And I want to also be very clear that this isn't, okay, pack up, this is now PS1, PS2 retro, call me the angry PlayStation nerd envy, whatever, you know, this is what we're pivoting to. That's not the case. So something that I think, thank you for the Prime Bezos Bucks video, much appreciated.
Vyoshin has become a Prime subscriber Eon. Just noticed it was time for this.
It's the Bezos day.
What were they thinking?
Exactly. But what was I gonna say that took me out? Right. So this isn't like a channel refocus, rebranding. This is like a channel pivot. Because to give context about some things, this isn't the first time I'm doing something like this. So a few years back, I don't know if people remember, I used to stream a lot of Souls-likes. And I used to stream a lot of PlayStation 1 platformers. And that was really popular initially. Like really, really popular. And then it slowly died out. Like we went from people were watching any Souls-like I streamed to people didn't watch. Like it was just like very low numbers. And that's fine, because these things change, right? Like, I think that's something that folks don't realize, especially folks who might focus on one game in particular, is that if you're a variety streamer at least, interests change, sensibilities change, the zeitgeist, you know, changes or whatever. So we basically go with the, okay, this worked now it no longer does. And you gotta be reactive. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do with this, which is gonna be, okay, PS1, PS2 era, for as long as I think it works. When I feel we've had a period where it doesn't look like it's working anymore, then we stop doing it and we figure out, okay, what is the next thing that will work? Because I think with we're back. With these kind of things, you have to be a bit more reactive. I think when it comes to entertainment, you need to try and get a little bit ahead of the curve. You can't just go, okay, I do this one thing and then just keep doing it and eventually it'll pay off. I don't think it can stay like that. And you might even know, you know, some streamers who are, say, partnered, because when they used to do something in the past, they were pretty popular, and then now they're still partnered, but they have, you know, maybe even less viewers than me, right? Because the people who watch their stuff kind of moved on to other things, and the thing they were doing isn't as popular anymore. So I think that's something I'm going to be focusing on with this for now, and you know, it might last until the end of the year, it might last longer, but that's kind of the plan. And I'm trying to be, the reason I'm doing all of this is not like, oh man, you know, I want to be popular, I want to be Twitch partnered, I want to be a big popular furry on Twitch where everybody knows my name. You know, that's not the aspiration here. The aspiration here is, I whine a lot about, man, I want like this channel to grow. I've been doing this for 8 years on Twitch, 9 if you count Hitbox. I've been streaming for 9 fucking years. You know, at this point you would expect to be partnered, right? Like, you know, it's that thing when somebody approaches me, oh, you stream? Like how long have you been streaming? For a while? Like, yeah, I've been streaming since, like, on Twitch since 2016. Oh, you must be really popular then. It's just like that Bloodborne meme. Like, oh, you must be really good. Bloodborne then. But whining gets you nowhere. Like complaining gets you nowhere. I don't want to build a channel of sympathy. If I'm gonna build up something, I want to be smart about it. So, hence this. This. I need to remember where I'm facing, relatively speaking. Hence this spreadsheet here. This one. On my left. Even though the monitor is actually right in front of me. I wanted to like sit down and figure things out. And I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with everything here that I've gathered data-wise. And you know, numbers feel bad sometimes. I have not looked at my average viewership before doing this since fucking 3 years ago, because every time I saw this number in my dashboard, I would get mild anxiety attacks and be like, why did the number go down? What did I say? Did I say something bad? Oh no, people are leaving. Oh fuck, and I become self-conscious in my commentary and get nervous. Now I don't give a shit. Learn to not give a shit. I learned to give a shit in the sense I want to get this higher, but I've learned to not give a shit in the sense of trying to let it get to me. So yeah, we have to be smart. And I don't think it's necessarily gonna work. I don't think that, like, you know, I'm gonna come back from vacation, we're gonna have the new schedule, and then by end of 2024, here it is, the fucking Twitch which delivers the verified batch. I don't have any expectations of that happening. But I gotta try, right? Like, if you don't try, nothing's gonna happen. Right? If you try, you might not get the result you want, but if you don't try, you are definitely not getting the result you want. Like, that is just a constant. I have fucked up so many times in my life, in my professional career, but I've tried, and eventually I got there. Eventually I got to a spot where I can say, hey, I'm doing okay, you know, I think I'm getting somewhere. But you have to fuck up, and you have to be willing to fuck up, and you have to be ready that it's not gonna happen. Like, you have to accept that it's not gonna happen no matter how much work you put in, but you also have to know that it's definitely not gonna happen if you don't. It's very annoying that the life works like that, but that's kind of the life we've been given collectively. But that's the general plan in all of this, and I think it would be good to get to like a point where I'm happy with the channel in the sense of I can tune in and I can play stuff and there will be people there, and sometimes people are chatty, sometimes people are not, but everybody will tell me they had a good time, and that's kind of what matters, you know. From a pure statistical perspective, if one person can make people's, like 10 people's evening better, then it was worthwhile, right? Like, net gain on overall world happiness, let's go. But I'm also very happy that the people who attend these streams have been very mindful of what we've been building up, and you know, the more quote-unquote aggressive I get with trying to grow the channel, the more new people come in, and as more new people come in, we have to, you know, make it clear what kind of place this is, right? Like, what we tolerate, what we don't tolerate, what kind of vibes we have, what kind of vibes we don't have. And that means that some people are gonna be put off and not stay, right? Like, I could be, you know, we talked about how, like, general furry streams are, where they're a bit more, you know, loose, let's say, quote unquote. And that's fine, and that works for a lot of people, and a lot of furries are like that, but you know, if people only seek out those kind of vibes from streams, they're not gonna find a place here. Like, they're just, this isn't the space for them. There's other spaces for them instead. It's why I'm also very open that if somebody is a shithead, they get removed. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if somebody were to give me 50 gift subs and they say something that I would in no way ever tolerate from anybody, I would feel shitty for, like, you know, banning them because they just gave me 50 subs, but I have to do that shit. Because if I don't, there's no like not, I won't say integrity, but there's no standard I'm maintaining for this area. And I don't have very strong standards here. My standards here are don't be a shit. I feel like that's like a very low standard. And don't be, you can be weird, but don't be weird, you know? Like, you can be weird as in, I really like quirky, strange people, but don't be weird as in you're making everybody present really uncomfortable, especially me. You know, like that's kind of like the gist of everything I want here. I just want, like, you know, I mentioned this some time ago. I want this to be the bar where you can drop by and feel comfortable, like, you know. And maybe not everybody knows your name like in Cheers, but at least, like, you know, you can drop by here and you won't have a terrible time. I'm weird. I mean, yeah, like, people here are weird. I would assume by most mainstream standards, everybody here is like, almost everybody here are a bunch of weirdos.
That's cool.
Thank you for the follow. I can't read because it's overlaid in a bunch of text. Thank you for the follow, Airo Ao Yamada. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Apologize for that. Call myself a pultos, I have no place. I mean, I have people throw potions at me and I switch between forms like a cat with a TV head, a Renamon, a busty cow, and whatever this is. Oh, I mentioned the TV head. There we go. Maybe they stuffed animals, so I mean, like, I mean, yeah, people here are weird, but I think it's not like weird, everybody's weird toward each other. I think, like, everybody here treats each other with, like, a lot of respect. Like, everybody here acts in a way where if you go into a room, you know, you're not gonna be weird towards people, you're just gonna, like, treat people like people. Weird, positive, good, ideal. Yeah, exactly, right, right. And there's a lot of stuff, like, people here, you know, there's some stuff that people here either believe in or practice or identify as that I don't particularly understand, and that's fine because I don't have to understand everything as long as people are being fine with each other. I need to just check something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have magic very soon. Let me just give everybody a heads up. I want to give it 5 more minutes to wind down and wrap this up. What is this model? This is the Katsu model. You can find the link in the channel description credits. This is the latest one we've added. Fair warning, if you use this model, all the textures are in JPEG format. So it's a very good model, but if you want to edit it, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of a struggle. Yes, it's in JPEG model. I don't know why. It's kind of insane. Because this model is very good, by the way. Like, it's very artistically good. I don't understand why all the textures are supplied in JPEG format. I just don't. But, whatever. That's why I said when I started writing it, I know. I was very confused. I think that's what hit then. I'm gonna just kick the music in again real quick. Yeah, we're wrapping up slowly. Have to write this avatar. But I'll just open the stats by genre. But yeah. Flat JPEG files, no layer documentation at all, yeah. But yeah, I think we're like building something here that's pretty good. It's been very weird for me trying to find, I don't want to necessarily say my voice, but kind of like the full-on vibe, because I tried a bunch of things, right? And I'm not particularly the, you know, screamo high energy type. Like, you know, a horror game will happen, I'll be like, oh shit, you know, but I won't be like, ah. I don't lose my mind like that, and I don't have, as I call it, the Caliph energy of, you know, oh hey Chad, how are you doing? Hey, you're great, love you. Here, my heart's at max because I love you to the max. You know, I can't, I don't have that kind of vibe, because I feel it will be disingenuous, and I don't mean that those vibes are bad. I think those vibes are great because I watch streamers with those vibes, and I love those streamers. But I am very what you see is what you get as a person, so I try to reflect that here because I think people feel when I'm being disingenuous, and I don't want people to feel like I'm bullshitting them. That is just like a me thing. Again, I always have to stress anything I say with like, oh, somebody does streams like this or somebody does streams like that. This is not a criticism of them. Everybody should do what works best for them because there are so many different people with so many different tastes. But what I try to do is just make, you know, I can't be the only person who is like this, like cozy, low energy vibes to chill out and relax to. I refuse to believe that I'm the only person like this. So there's at least dozens of us. There's at least 75 of us on average, which should be enough to get that stupid Twitch fucking badge. And the idea is just to make people find this. And I always say this, if you enjoy the streams, you can lurk in them, you can clip stuff, you can share clips, you can just tell people directly, hey, these streams are, you know, cool. Or whatever, if you want to use a better word. Hey, these streams are very weird, parentheses, compliment, and they're for weird people, parentheses, compliment, and they don't like weird people, parentheses, derogatory. You know, like, you can sell this however the fuck you want to sell it, but if you try and do stuff where you can... Wait. I'm gonna snooze that ad for 5 minutes because we're wrapping up Twitch. You will not add over my closing statements. I will have my word. Freaky style, yeah. But yeah, if you like this, you know, please tell other people that you think would also like it about it. And again, you don't need to do monetary support. You don't need to attend every stream. You don't need to chat all the time. You don't need to do all these things. But when you can, it's always appreciated. Even the minimal thing of retweeting something is always appreciated. If you think, oh, me, you know, doing this minimal thing feels weird because it's less than I feel I should, not just do it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If something minimal is not something I appreciate, I will mitigate it. For example, how I don't let people cheer 2 fucking bits to get a message out. Nah, dog, if you want to like have bits fall on my head, you need at least 100 of them. Sorry. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Sunday stream. So like I said, it's gonna be a big stream. We're gonna all have like nice cozy vibes for 9 hours. I can spend 10 bits to do this. Yeah, you can do the big Felvidic, not Felvidic. Please don't do a Felvidic on my channel. Felvidic. You can do the big Felvidic face. But yeah, we're gonna have a good vibe on Sunday. Please look forward to that. And after that, I'm away for a month. Spending time with my lovely partner, who I love very much, because she's gonna be here, and that means I'm not gonna be really too active on other channels. I'll probably tweet and post and occasionally check Discord, but she's gonna have my main attention while she's here, which means no streams. And that's my gonna be my quote-unquote vacation. That's good. It is good, yeah. But we're gonna wrap this up now on an official scale. Thank you so much for... That's good! Thank you for the pets. I assure you, even though you can't see them, they have been applied. Oh, wait, where's the outro music? There we go. There's the outro music. I play the outro music. I play the Castlevania credits. But yeah, if you enjoyed this show, I would really appreciate a follow, and if you're already followed the channel, thank you. You're lovely. There is also a Discord server you can join and hang out with if you so desire, and you can also follow me on Blue Sky if you use that site. And let me see where I'm gonna send y'all to. Who is streaming what now? Do we have a teammate who is streaming? Yeah, we do. I'm gonna send y'all to Julian Martin, who does some pretty snazzy art, so go say hello to them. And I will see you all on Sunday for the big fat stream. Have a nice Friday and have a good start to the weekend, everybody.